Often come across clients who are onboarding and talk to them about having a marketing offer that their clientele can react to. And it's sometimes surprising to us that there's a number of clients who don't have an offer or aren't clear on what their offer is. So we end up a lot of times co-sculpting an offer with them or talking to them about creating an offer. It's a key component in marketing. We follow a guy named Ezra Firestone, who has a whole section of content on creating offers and how to create offers. And he has this thing called the butter chicken offer, which is pretty fascinating stuff. Free promotion for Ezra. If you want to check him out, check out Ezra Firestone. Has a real smart marketer podcast and business, really. So how that applies to us is that we do lead generation. And in order to generate leads, you need offers for customers to react to. It needs to be very specific. It needs to have a very clear benefit, and you have to have a very clear call to action. There are thousands of offers out there that you can create for people. So with that context, I'll just set that context. We'll get a little bit more into it. Dustin, passing the mic over to you to talk a little more top level and your thoughts on the subject.
Yeah, I love this subject. I think everyone has an offer, they just don't realize it. I mean, literally going to the gas station and getting a gallon of gas for $3.29, that is an offer. I think the big discussion needs to be, is that a good offer? How does that compare to what your competitors are offering? And this is where it gets fun, and you can get creative into, do you know your audience? What is it that they want? And that's where, if you can sculpt offers around what it is that your audience wants, it just makes it so much easier for them to tangibly see how much money they can part with and what they get in value. And that's why it's so crucial, is they don't have to, we offer great clothing. It's like, well, what does it start at? Is it in my price point? And if they have to look and research, they're gone. So it is super crucial, just because it makes something tangible and people can wrap their brain around it. So excited to jump in here and
love it. Yeah, a plug for something we have here. So we have a free download. A lot of the times the issue is that, like Dustin said, you may have an offer and you don't know you have an offer, or you've had numbers of thoughts and ideas. You just need to get the wheels turning. So we have a free download that you can download on our site. And it's offer categories and then some specific offer examples as well. These types of things, sometimes starting from scratch and starting from zero is the hardest thing. Going from 0 to 1 can be challenging. So this is really there to help you go from 0 to 1, give you some ideas, and then you can sculpt around these things. I believe this is a great way, if you haven't yet, to dip your feet into the AI world. AI is great for brainstorming. So you can put a couple offer ideas in there and tell AI, hey, these are the general ideas I want to play with. Sculpt me 4 or 5 more offers that are around this. It'll spit them out. You can reform them, spit them out, reform them. It's a great use of AI to use things like this to brainstorm and kind of come up with your offers or narrow down your offer into something more specific. So just wanted to point that out. Go to our site and download this. It'll get some wheels turning for you. To me, the key components of an offer are: A, know who you're talking to, know your audience and your customer. B, like Dustin said, sculpt something for them that's a benefit and that's very specific for them and that they want. And again, that's art and science. It's easier said than done. You got to work to sculpt that. And then C, which people often forget, which we talked about on our last piece of content with creating content, you have to have a call to action. Go here and do this. Hopefully it's go to our landing page for Click and Mortar and give us your lead information. But you need to do that to capture the lead for the offer. And then the offer redemption obviously is going to be a big part of your business, how you're deeming that. Is the offer just a free download? Well, they give you the lead information, then you give them that. Whatever it is, obviously, you have to efficiently and effectively follow up to fulfill that offer. But this piece of content really is just about offer ideas and sculpting an offer. So I'll pause there, Dustin. Go ahead and jump in.
Cool. And I hope everyone downloads this and starts working ideas. Where my head is at is I think the biggest misconception is as soon as you say offers, people think, oh, I have to get 25% off or discount. And I'd say it's the easiest offer to come up with, and candidly, probably the laziest one. I think the more you can get into who your audience is and what they want, offer value add. How can you, give them free? If you have a new product line that's coming in, how can you give that for free if they spend over a certain amount? There are a lot of things that can hinder profitability or amplify it. And I think you can use offers to kind of figure out what messaging and what things can move those needles. For example, higher average order values allow you to spend more on marketing. And so rather than discounting and giving margin away, how can you offer value add, which people want more? People don't get used to free stuff, but they get used to 20% off or discounts. Saw that with John Taffer on Bar Rescue and his whole methodology. If you can think of, how can I give this little thing away for free that, has some value rather than discounting it, saves the brand or protects the brand. And now you can start working on average order values, and it opens up a lot of different things. And so I say all that to say, excited that, when we put this together, it's not all just discount based. And as you are thinking through your offers, what can you bring together different categories? If someone's buying a hat, what shirt would go well with it? If someone's buying a mattress, what pillow set would go with it? There's a lot of different things of if someone's buying something, what else would they want with it? And how can you package an offer around that?
Yeah, I love that. And to give just a few examples from the sheet here, a lot of it is in alignment with what you're saying, Dustin, in that, yes, the top one is discount coupons. Okay, great. That's why we put it first. Everybody knows that. Easy to do, but look at the rest. Exclusive in-store products. So if you are a retailer, something that you can get in store that you can't get online. Pretty cool offer. Loyalty programs are offers. It's another thing I wanted to point out, like VIP clubs, VIP programs, exclusive access, those kinds of things for building up points. Those are offers. Those are offers to become loyal to your business. So maybe it's further down the funnel in the client and the customer development, but it's still an offer. Product personalization, price match guarantees, bundle deals, like you said, Dustin, bundling common and good products together. So all of these things are some examples to get the wheels turning for you on, okay, what can I come up with for an offer? And again, really recommend downloading this download and putting some clay on the wheel so you can sculpt it. And again, offers are not just discounts. There's a lot of different ways that you can sculpt these.
Yep. And the last thing I'll say on this is just the analytics piece. The difference between a general offer and a good one is getting a $3 lead compared to 12. With the same budget, if you're able to do that and craft a much better offer, you literally just 4x the return on your marketing efforts simply by having a better offer and getting more people interested in. The next crucial piece is the nurturing, which got tons of content on that. But simply by coming up with a much better offer, spending a couple hours on that could literally double, triple the returns on your marketing efforts just by having something tangible that is something that your audience is already asking for. So it makes the world of difference. And is my marketing working or is it not?
Hey, I'm glad you brought that up. I wanted to add that point as well. In that, first of all, you have to have your marketing system set up so you can test these things and get analytics on how your audience is reacting to these things. And then, as with everything else, creative, etc., you can test different offers, see which one works. You can run them side by side as an A/B test. These are actually great things to A/B test. We get a lot of people talking about A/B testing creative when there's slight variations in the creative and you're not going to see much difference. A/B testing should be big needle movers, and promotions are very different. They could be very different. So you could very clearly see what's working, what's not. Sorry, I said promotions, I meant offers. So key points there, have your analytics set up so you can test these and then test them, because they can be needle movers and they can be very different and be easy for you to fill, but you can see how they're doing and then you can build on the ones that are working.
Absolutely. Big proponents of A/B testing. Have to have a system to be able to report on it. But more times than not, a lot of businesses, a lot of people that are listening to this have hunches of what works. Now just go out there and do it and then know if it's working or not. So it makes it fun. Rather than trying to, what's the best offer we can come up with or sale this one time, make it a monthly thing or a quarterly thing and continue to make it better.
Yep.
So I love this part because this is, I don't know, to me, this is the fun, the creative thing of how can we be different, rather than just our unique selling point. I think how we merchandise what we're offering could be the difference as well. So
absolutely, your offers can be a differentiator as well. So grab the download, get these ideas flowing. If you have questions or want to outreach us, come and hit us up, and we'll see you next time.